Hey guys, this is Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching. Let me fix the mic here. Want to do a trade review for what was a very interesting down day. 1% down on the S&P 500. NASDAQ had a nasty down day as well. And we really had a very, very good day in the room, actually. And so I'm going to do two trade reviews. The first review is just covering the zones. That's it. What the zones did, how we responded, and I'm going to try to get it done in underneath 5 minutes. Okay, and then I'm going to do a second video going through it in detail for the members of the room, and I'm going to release it to the public in general. Okay, so two reviews. This is just the zone to start with. Quickly, this is for educational purposes only. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Let me think if there's anything else I need to add here. I have a disclaimer in here I need to add somewhere, but I do not know where I have it hidden. Give me a second, I will find it. And it is right. Let's get that. Well, I seem to not be able to find it. There we go. There we are. Okay, there it is. If you want to pause the video here and read this, basically past performance is not indicative of future results. This is for educational purposes only. I am sharing my trade plan with members of my room and the general public. Remember, what the goal is for you is to learn from my trading and then make a decision moving forward. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm not recommending anyone do anything in terms of trading. This is just to help people become better traders. Frankly, straightforward. Okay, so we open up the day. Let's jump forward here. Okay, so you can see we went through the market preview here and kind of discussed what we were looking for. So this is important. One of the things I was showing was that we were really set up to have a downside move, and we were discussing that in the market preview this morning in ES, that we were really set up to make a beautiful move to the downside. And we had identified also, I'm going to touch on this briefly, that yesterday was the first day that we did not get a bounce off a Donald Trump piece of related news, right? So let's jump over to the open. And the first thing that you're going to see is where we opened. It'll come up here in just a second. There's the first bar. So we're targeting the zones, right? White zone above in NQ, white zone over here in ES. So 2466 was my first target for a short. 5912 was the first place we're looking for responsive sellers in NQ. Our longs were in locations lower. So there was nothing for us to do outside of the gate except observe P&L. And what you'll notice here is after the first couple of minutes, notice that the market's going nowhere, right? And importantly, before I want to go back here, look when we're right here, and I'm noting ES is leading up, but we can't fill the gap, right? So we have a gap down without an open drive lower. We can't fill the gap, and we can't get up to the areas where we're looking to get shorts, which was unfortunate. There's the roll to the downside, and notice there's no zone to take there in NQ over to the right or in ES. So notice by not having to guess, these lines over here, they're just notes on the chart. This is the zone, this is the zone, right? And I want to show you how that works, because watch when we push down. Now I want to show you here. That's the first push right there. Do you see that when we're going back and forth? So first, when we're heading to this yellow zone, look how scary it is. First touch into the zone, right? Comes in, and our goal is to grab 2 points, scale, either take the whole scale out or have stopped to break even. By the way, what you see me doing there is highlighting this is the next zone I want, 24.4273. You come back to the zone over here, and you see eventually you get a 2 point, and some of the members were able to grab 2 and 4. I was able to grab about 2 points out of that location. Okay, and notice ES has not gotten down to the NQ has not gotten down to the white zone. Nothing to do there. Coming through, we finally roll through, come back, retest one more time. Again, nothing to do on the second and third touches. That's a yellow zone. The focus is on the white zone. And you're going to see as we push over here, right? So there, now NQ is in the zone, and we are looking to get long the top of 24.4273. I'm at 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Let me see if I can make this happen. You see the push in, right? Remember the stop is behind the zone, right? There's the push in. I'm going to advance it step by step here. Let me drag it through a little bit. It's taking too long. Next bar, we have 2 points coming up right there. There's your 2 points. See how we push from 22.4273 right to 22.46, right? So that's two points, not quite 4, but 2+ points, right? Right out of the white zone. Again, this is important. Why? Again, NQ pushes into the white zone. I want to show you this, and then pushes out of the white zone for a profitable trade to the upside. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough, right? And that's the whole point is, even in a free fall on a down 1% day, the white zone gave good location, the yellow zone gave good location. Green zones are green as in not ripe, not ready to trade, right? I want to show you this here real quick at the end of the day. And once we get underneath the white zone and NQ, notice there are no zones down here. It's really, really important to understand it's not a location to trade, right? We're pushing through here. We're not quite done. We hold it forever. We don't quite break there yet. They're trying. And then they finally flush. And you can see NQ is well on its way. There's the green zone. Now notice they're trying to hold the green zone there. It'll come back in just a second. They're trying. See how the green zone, the reason the zone's there is it does get a pause. It just doesn't get a tradable rotation. That's why we avoid the green zones for trading purposes. And then you can see at the end of the day, we are making a beeline for that white zone there. Looks like I cut it off right there at the end, but what this is targeting here at the end of the day is 24.2550, and right now Globex low is 24.27 3/4. This is a key location overnight and for tomorrow. I do expect responsive buyers here if this gets blown up or gets busted through. Even though I don't post the zones to the public, you'll notice there's a ton of green locations underneath. Anyways, I think I did it. It's 6 minutes 35 seconds. That's the short version of the zones. Gave you great trade location, let you know where to find responsive buyers, kept you out of all the muck, and gave you a good opportunity to make some P&L on the board today. So everyone in the room that I know, short of one options trader, did very, very well today. So the goal is to move you from boom bust trader to consistently profitable trader day in, day out, right? If you're interested, feel free to email me at tradeandperform@gmail.com. I'm more than happy to give you a 5-day free pass into the room so you can see what professional traders trade like and what having great location can do for your trading. Have a great night, guys.